thought it was Jeremiah.
No, Don. No one thought it was me. No one.
But it's me, Don. Ha 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 ha. I don't know if I did that correctly. I've never actually seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Um, but I thought it was a good opportunity. Don, Dio, they're close enough. Anyway, hello and welcome to Let's Talk Spoop. I'm your host, Don, and I'm back. So today, for my first return video, I decided to do a very, very highly requested video. By very highly requested, I mean Jeremiah bugged me to watch this movie for literally a week, the week I was back in town, and then I didn't. So when I came back, he forced me to watch this video, and thus we're going to talk about Cooties, which you can watch on Max, formerly HBO Max, or if you're like me and you bought it, and then the merger happened, and then you got the Max subscription, and you realized it was on Max, you can be watch it on Vudu, because that's what I did, because I bought it on Vudu. Anyway, as per usual on Let's Talk Spoop, we break things down into 6 separate categories. Those 6 separate categories are story, acting, music, look, atmosphere, and finally creep, and I said that in the wrong order. Also, my cats are assholes, and they have ruined my notebook. Fortunately, I have a backup notebook, so after I do some more recordings with this ripped up notebook, I'll get to my backup notebook. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into Cooties. So, it opens with a dude killing a chicken, and then processing the chicken into chicken nuggets. And this chicken processing plant has really low health standards, clearly. And second, nobody notices that at least one of these nuggets got this black goo in it, coming off of it. Not even the adorable little girl that eats said nugget. We then get to Elijah Wood, who is a struggling writer who has come back home to live with his mother and be a substitute teacher at the local elementary school. He goes to the school. We get some character introductions. We have a pretty interesting mix of characters. You've got Dave, that's played by Rainn Wilson, who is the PE teacher. You've got Elijah Wood, obviously, who is just teaching 4th grade. You've got the creepy dude in the back on the left there. I didn't look up his name. I've seen him in a lot of movies before. You've got the token hot girl. You've got the extreme conservative lady. It's an interesting cast of characters. Yeah. So then Elijah Wood goes to teach his first class, and during his class, there's a kid who is he's a complete d-bag, and he ends up picking on the girl who ate the chicken nugget, so she snaps and bites his face, and thus child zombie apocalypse happens. Specifically child zombie apocalypse because whatever this bacteria does not affect people that have gone through puberty. Not a super original plot, I will say that, but it's a good twist on a classic concept, in that it's people stuck in a building during the zombie apocalypse and they have to fight their way out. So 3 out of 5 for story. Acting. This is a good cast. They did not phone it in. You got Elijah Wood, you got Rainn Wilson, Jack McBrayer, who plays the awkward kind of nerdy dude and everything. They all definitely brought it. They did not phone it in. So for acting, I gave it a 4 out of 5. For atmosphere, this movie is engaging for a horror comedy. You get pretty invested in your characters. And there's actual character growth, which you don't really see all the time in horror comedies. So 4 out of 5. Music, nothing special with the music, so 2.5 out of 5 for the music. Nice average score. Look, there's nothing really spectacular to talk about with the look. There's some blood effects that look like blood. There's that one dude that gets disemboweled. So, 3 out of 5 for a look. And finally, creep, horror comedy. There is no scariness in this movie. Therefore, 1 out of 5 for creep, which when you tally up those scores, you get a 2.9. So I'm just going to go ahead and round this up to a 3 out of 5 skulls for Cooties on HBO Max. If you like horror comedies and you don't mind watching a lot of child violence, which I found to be hilarious, and I am a father, you should enjoy this movie. If you're the type of person that is easily affected or offended by watching a child get beat to death with a fire extinguisher, then you probably should not see this movie. Okay, thanks, bye.